2 minutes late.
Oops. It's probably my fault.
It's still live at 5, though. This is a different concept. We've actually done this one time with one of your listings, right?
Yes, we did.
It was okay. We're still working out some tweaks and stuff. Welcome back, everybody. Somebody's already hit the like button. We appreciate you on that. But today we're where? Lake Wales, Florida?
Yes, we are.
Where the heck is Lake Wales?
Just south of Winter Haven. Is that the correct direction?
Let's show
South.
you. We're looking at 2 homes. We're going to compare 2 homes from this particular builder right here, but we want to show you exactly where we're at, okay? This is going to be the only time of the show where my mouse might not cooperate. All right, so is everybody familiar with Orlando? Nubian says hello. Hello there. Thank you for stopping on in. You always stop in. Hopefully there's some value here in this right here, okay? If at any point of the live you see me leaning forward, it's to get a little bit of mouse juice here. But here's Orlando, all right? Here's Interstate I-4. It takes you all the way to the beautiful Tampa Bay. And if you get off about halfway through, you have Davenport. You have Haines City. You keep working your way down. What is Lake Hamilton? Is Lake Hamilton Winter Haven? It's its own city, right?
It's its own city.
But we kind of, I say we, like the Winter Haven kind of accepts it as its own, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people think Winter Haven, Auburndale, Bartow, they think of everything together. Maybe not so much Bartow, but...
Don't worry too much about Lake Hamilton. I'm confusing you with that, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to go down 27, and then here is Winter Haven. And just south of Winter Haven, you have this community right here, and we're spoiling it for you. It's by Lennar, Peace Creek Reserve. We actually have a few clients out here right now under contract, and they are these are just a very affordable options, right? One of the most affordable options in Central Florida. I mean, we could probably find you more affordable options about 80 miles down this way, but you just get further away from things.
Yeah, this is right on the edge of Winter Haven, too. I mean, you are just steps away from Winter Haven.
All right, so... home number 1, we're going to take a look at 2 models right here, 2 price cuts that they do have. We'll talk about incentives. We'll break down some numbers for you at the very end. But more importantly, take a look at the layouts. We're going to talk to you a little bit about, the options that this particular builder has and just the lifestyle that it's going to fit, right?
Right.
So this is the Boston that they have. How many bedrooms, how many baths?
There are 5 bedrooms.
Ooh.
There's 2 bathrooms, full bathrooms upstairs. Downstairs has a half bath. All the bedrooms are upstairs in this home. Keep
that in mind, people. All the bedrooms are upstairs in this home. By the way, while we're waiting to go inside, I had a realtor comment on one of my old episodes that I did one day. Like yesterday, he commented on it, and I respond to everybody. So if you comment, I will respond to you. Mm-hmm. But he's like, you should probably be a little more neutral in what you say. I was walking through it. It was actually a Lennar home. And I was telling people, what I thought, right? And I will not be neutral, people. I'm going to give you my opinion to help you out. I have clients now that are reaching out, and they're like, hey, we bought this home a few years ago. We want to sell it now because we had no idea X, Y, Z.
Right.
I'll take that and I'll give it to you guys so you understand the pros and cons. That doesn't mean I'm telling you should buy this, but I will always weigh my opinion in there. Just know that.
Yeah, and you might have a differing opinion when you come and visit and see something, but we're going to give you our expert opinion on things, and especially if you're not familiar with the area. I think you want to know what's what.
100%. So Nubian said, this is the city we visited. You visited every single city. You did the right thing. You did your homework, that's for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good sized pantry there.
I don't know. Let's pause right there. We grade pantries here. We're pantry graders is what we are. Corey said I'm a stickler on pantries. So this is the 5-bedroom. The square footage is what, 2,200 square foot?
Yes.
Roughly? Mm-hmm. 22
yep,
something?
Just a little bit over 22.
I'm going to give this B... I'll give it a 2200. Yeah, I'll give it a B minus. B minus. I gotta start rating them by stars.
It's not the best one we've seen, but no, it's pretty average actually.
Yeah, it's pretty average. It's pretty. It's not terrible.
B average.
Bigger than my pantry. Just know that, people. Nubian says the reason we choose you is because of your honest opinion. Well, we appreciate that so much, and she also agrees. B minus. Yeah. But look at this right here. Okay, I am impressed. I am impressed with a few things. I learned from you, first of all, that you shouldn't knock the divider inside of the sink, right? Because you're a divider fan.
You know what? I see the benefit of both.
Sure.
When I'm washing a big, casserole dish, I get frustrated with my divider. But there's times where my kids have filled up one side of the sink with dirty dishes. I need to rinse some vegetables. I don't have time to get those dirty dishes out of the way.
You put me in my place that day.
You
said that, and I was just like, I couldn't sleep that night. I was just like, I've been bashing dividers in, like the 2-tier sink. I don't even know, what do you call it?
You can buy some really cool things for the big sinks like that, though. They have the cutting boards that'll fit on top. They have the strainers and things. So some of that can help you stay organized. The dish racks that slide on top, and you can dry your dishes right there. So I do want one.
I don't bash the double sink. I don't know what we call it. What do we call it? I'm just going to call it the divider.
Old fashioned. Is it old fashioned?
It's not old fashioned, because if we go old fashioned,
you're going to have the farmhouse.
The farmhouse sink.
Right?
Everybody wants that, right? You can't go old fashioned to the divider sink.
And that is a big sink.
One day divider sinks will be back in. Imagine when farmhouse sinks went out, and everybody's like, "Who wants a farmhouse sink?"
Look at this nifty
You know what's going to
divider.
come? You know what's going to come back? You know what's going to come back? The non-open floor plan, the traditional kind of dining room.
Do you think so?
It has to. Baggy clothes came back.
I could see having a formal dining room come back, because sometimes the house can feel a little cluttered, but I think everyone likes that kitchen looking out to their living room. The whole family can be together.
No, the shag carpet's going to come back, like the shag rugs.
Or do you want the divider so like mom can be in the kitchen, the kids are in the living room, and she doesn't have to hear them? And she can get away and just do her thing in the kitchen.
Well, there you go. We're painting the picture for them. Let's we got to grade the loft too.
Okay.
We got our loft people out here, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give it my honest opinion here. You need to do the same. Carpet up the stairs, carpet upstairs, carpet going up the stairs. Pretty standard in these entry-level homes. This is an entry-level home, hence the reason the prices are going to be great. C minus.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's doable.
It would be okay for, maybe a desk.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's not going to be video game area.
It's not the video. Yeah. It's not the office. It's not the office. Yeah, but no, I can definitely. You can even put a TV up there. I like how the wall has like this little indentation here. You can put a TV in a hutch and something. It's not going to stick out and be in the way. So it's accessible still for sure.
Yeah.
All right, room number 1, double panel door. Two windows, and just a pretty standard home here. The thing with Lennar, which that's who this builder is right here, they're one of the biggest entry-level builders, right? Their main thing is what you see is what you get. You don't choose the options. Sometimes that could be a lot more helpful than some people may think, especially if you start to tally up those things at like the design center and stuff. It costs quite a bit of money. So this is going to be your primary suite, I'm assuming. So like you said, all the rooms are going to be upstairs. Something to consider. If you're somebody that has a two-story home, a lot of our people are like, hey, I at least need one of the bedrooms or the primary downstairs. So something to consider here. Not a deal breaker. Something to consider.
Right. What do you think about these showers?
So I like the fact that they have tile on the walls, right? This is going to be your insert down here, but once again, we're saving a lot of money right here. Like we are barely in the $300,000 for this home. Like, and we're going to show everybody the price points here, but what I do like is that you have the tile on the wall, which most of the time you're going to have just that insert that's even part of your backsplash, so to speak. So it's a, for the price point, we're talking about entry-level home, I like this shower. I do. Now, you can always put up your own door. You can always put up your own, obviously the shower curtain is probably going to be the easiest thing to go about. I had a young lady that purchased a DR home, actually in Villamar, last year, and one of the first things that she did was she selected the shower door that she wanted, and we got our handyman out there to install it for her. So something to consider.
Yeah, there's always a lot of things you can do to these homes to dress them up. And you don't have to do it right away.
Right.
Right.
This is a big enough closet, in my opinion, as well. I'm thinking of this home to be for that. That is actually a big closet. Yeah. That's a big closet. This home's going to be for that first-time buyer, right? Like a smaller family, first-time purchasing, right? We're going to talk to you more about the incentive that they do have. Go ahead and, I guess, hit them with some of the incentive numbers.
Well, they're offering up to $17,000 towards closing costs.
Yep.
And they're also offering rate buy downs right now. You have to qualify for that, but it can go as low as 4.75%.
That's huge. That's huge right now. 4.99 is like kind of that threshold we've been seeing. 4.75 is quite a bit. So what you're seeing with these builders, especially in areas like this area is not going to be the one that everybody's running to because of it's a little further away from things. Price point wise, it's a lot more affordable. But what the builders are able to do is just throw more money in on the back end, right? They hide those things in the interest rates and the closing costs and all of that stuff here. 17 grand on something like this will cover all of, if not a lot, very close to most of. You may have like 1,000 or 2,000 left over of your closing cost assistance. Now, I've been at this position with people before, and we've gotten it all taken care of, right? It's all in, the leverage points and how you negotiate it. So I would say you're going to be very close to, if not all of your closing costs will be paid for. Ramble over. Done. Lives over with, people. No, I'm joking. We're still at one home. We're going to take a look at the other one, too.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest perks of going with new construction, besides the fact that everything's new when you move in, is getting in with less money out of your pocket, up front.
Yep. So 4.75, we're going to show you the numbers on that because that's going to save you a lot. If you were to go to the resale route, which keep in mind, we don't show new construction homes on here because we want you to go new. It's just what's like the popular choice right now because you're saving a lot, right? We list a lot of homes as well. So we'll show you some resale homes if you want to, but we know you're going to get a really good monthly deal on new construction, and it's brand new. Like, we don't have to sell the point that it may not cave in the next week or two or month or whatever. You get all the, the warranties and such.
Yeah, I don't know if we're right back at the place where you can always, on a resale, get help with the closing costs from the seller. There was a time where that was natural, where you just expected that they were going to help a little bit, and then that went away. It became a seller's market, and I don't think we're all the way back there yet where you can assume it's going to happen every time.
Homes are still selling right now. They may sit, for a month, and you'll get a few offers here and there, but we're not at the point right now where the buyer can demand things and the seller will take them.
Yeah.
Every now and then. So once again, you got the tile all the way up. This is that tub bath kind of dual shower tub thing that is pretty common. Looks like 18 by 18 inch tile. I do like the double vanity with the undermount sink. Like that little subtle touch on that. Looks good. Looks very sharp. And it looks like there's quartz countertops in here. So you're not going to get the Formica. And some people like quartz more. Let me know in the comment section. Quartz, granite, which one do you prefer?
I have quartz, and I was told that they don't chip and all this, and they can. They can chip.
Sure. Everything can break.
Yeah. We've chipped a few little chips, but I still like them. They're very easy to clean, very pretty. I do think granite is prettier, though.
Granite is prettier, right? It's more of a natural rock, and you get kind of the veins and the flows and stuff. Because I have granite, but it's tougher to maintain, so they say.
Do you get stains on it easy, like a wine glass ring, or do you stains?
I don't know. Maybe we just have too much going on of the flow that you can't see. We clean it off every single night. I'm pretty big on if I see somebody putting some, but for the most part, it's been really well. All right, let me know down below. That home right there was priced at what? They have a price cut of about 10 to 15 grand, maybe 20 grand on that. What's the price cut?
So the regular price is like $335, $490 on the Boston. Let me see what they've got going on with their. They do have some resale, or not resales. They have some reduced ones right here. So $337, $249.
Nubian says, we purchased a basic home and will be using my credit card reward points to pay for upgrades. What a genius thing to do. I like that.
So this model is a little bit more, $337,
Everybody doesn't have the great credit that you do have. I know you got good points, girl.
Yeah, there's some different price points here. So it's probably dependent on the 40-foot, 50-foot lot. I'm not sure what these different are, but they do have, what's the word I'm looking for? Not resale, ready to move in homes that they are cutting prices on right now.
Okay. Those are the ones that we want to look for right now.
Yeah, one of the things about Peace Creek Reserve that is nice is there's a brand new elementary school. Oh, yes. Right across the street. So if you do have a family, that age bracket.
Yeah, I have it here. This is a brand new elementary school, by the way. Like
this first year it's open, right?
Which is really cool. Now, when we say this is like right across the street, like let me kind of show them what's going on here. So right up the road, South Winter Haven. If you've seen Villamar, here's Villamar before. We've shown that off. Actually, the last time you were on the show,
Yes.
we've showed off Villamar and some updates and new phases. Maybe a stone's throw away. Here you go. This is Peace Creek Reserve. That's a tongue twister to me for some reason. But right across the street is the brand new elementary school, which is huge. So we're saving money. You got brand new construction, saving a lot of money out of pocket, warranties, and then you don't have to worry too much about like traveling and taking your kids to that's a lot. Taking your kids to school in the morning, especially if you have one in middle and one in elementary or whatever it may be, that could be a nightmare.
Yeah.
That could be a nightmare. All right, what are we looking at here now? We got the Atlanta model. This is the popular one.
Okay. Yep. It's the same as the Boston, where all the bedrooms are upstairs, I believe, on this one. The Atlanta, four bedrooms upstairs.
They're lower square footage 2-story homes. Okay, so they have a very nice, elegant look out front. One thing I will note here, okay, Lennar versus DR, because let's be honest, those are the two kind of entry-level builders that sell the most. So I always compare the two. Okay. Lennar offers a better exterior look, in my opinion.
I agree. Yeah.
Even when you drive through the community, sometimes I'm just like, man, that Lennar community looks freaking nice. They're starting to do the beachy colors too.
Yes.
Which looks really nice.
Yeah, I agree. They're not just plain stucco.
Yeah. The one thing about DR is they just throw the stucco up there. Now, DR does have some packages that are fairly nice.
I mean, that's very pretty exterior.
That's a nice exterior.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking your water, everybody? I got this big old Yeti. I've been just showing off. After this show's over, I just put this away and never pull it out again. All right. Now, model home, obviously, I can't say bells and whistles. They model their homes just like they sell them. So you're going to get that 18 by 18 inch tile, quartz granite, or they're just going to do quartz granite, quartz countertops. Why do I say quartz granite countertops? Quartz countertops, people.
Something new.
Half bath downstairs. This is underneath the stairs, so you're not going to get the Harry Potter closet. What do you call that?
I've always just called it a closet. I don't know where this Harry Potter closet thing comes from.
I think Corey just made it up. Corey, we know you made that up, bro.
You're gonna make it catch on.
I just saw something really neat besides this 2-car garage.
I missed it.
Nubian, what's your thoughts on the 2-car garages in Florida? Do they look like 2-car garages, or do they look more like a 1-car garage? Let me know, since you're moving to Florida. But check this out right here. Look what I see. Well, I don't know who the camera person is here, but
it's not me.
I'm joking. It is right there.
It's a divider.
Look at that.
But it's a big sink.
And it's a modern looking divider.
Yeah, it's a big sink.
I told you they're making a comeback. Next thing you know, we're going to see shag rugs making a comeback. Look at this.
I thought shag carpet already came back a
really?
few years ago.
Probably.
I mean, it's that low pile.
You're talking about the rug, though, like the area rug, maybe. I'm talking about a whole room.
Carpets, that modern shags.
Really?
It's not.
When I look at that, it reminds me of dust. Like, it reminds me of this thing right here that's on my hat, which is a microphone, people. Oh,
it's his earring.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna stop being nice. No, that's a B minus. That's a B minus.
It's the same, I think.
It is the same. This one's higher square footage or lower? Lower square footage. So yeah, we'll give it a B. Let's be nice, everybody.
1,879 square feet.
She says they look like 2-car garages, but hers has the window. She's showing off now. She has the windows on top of her garage, people. I just got a new garage door, and I had to convince my wife that I wanted the window one, and she didn't know why. She's like, I don't know. And she got it. She's like, I'm so happy I got that. I'm not saying I'm like cool, but like for once I did something okay. Get the windows on top. Oh, Nubian says she's a divider sink person too. You're trying to be friends. That's all.
Yeah.
Y'all are trying to be friends and be nice to each other and stuff like that. No, you're fine. All right, hold on. The island. What do we see? 1, 2, 3 comfortably. That looks like maybe 4 though. It looks like a pretty big island. Oh, Nubian says her new home. I'm mad now. She has a D- pantry. I don't agree with you on that, Nubian. I gotta check out your pantry. If not, we gotta talk to Corey. We should have built your home around the pantry. That's what we should have done. You got a really good deal on your home, though. We're happy for you. So, but one thing I did notice, is there a I guess that's your dining area, right?
Yes.
Little coffee nook right here. That's my key drop zone. That's where I throw my keys. Appliances come with?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, they
we're
do.
saving money. How much do appliances cost? How much does a refrigerator and a washer dryer cost? Besides a lot.
All together?
Sure,
You're
roughly.
going to probably spend $4,000
Yeah,
at
I know
least.
it.
At least.
Imagine that. Imagine that. We got this fire going. We can hear the fire. It's like,
Yeah, I'm getting relaxed.
so far. Well, we got to see the loft upstairs. I like this one more so far. I know you're going to steal my idea, but I like this one more.
Okay.
Don't steal it. What would you do with that hallway there? Would you just make it like the long walk of shame? Like go to your room kind of deal? That was a long hallway.
Yeah. It depends on how wide it is. I mean, you could hang some stuff there for book bags, some hooks, but you don't want it to be too cluttered up, probably.
All right, loft. C minus.
Yeah.
C minus. Hope that doesn't scare you guys. Because this is a well-priced home.
Yeah, I mean,
But you gotta
I'm
remember.
thinking, what's the functionality? Like, if you have, okay, we're going into the primary suite right here, and you've got possibly the TV for your kids right out there,
Yeah.
or something for them to hang out. That's kind of, I think about kids having a slumber party, a
Yeah.
sleepover. You're going to want them to be downstairs if they're staying up while you're.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, they're not going to use that loft
Of
for
course,
that.
you want the loft to be kind of that congregating area, like you said. Like I think of the kids. Like if you have kids, that's the kids' area. If you don't, then that's kind of like a movie area or an office space or something. But I feel like this is just a walkway.
Yeah.
You know?
Could make it a reading area or something. I don't know. Maybe
Oh.
you homeschool and you want a little quiet
Peloton
area.
bike.
Yeah. You could.
Are you a Peloton biker?
I have never used one, but I do enjoy a spin class.
You know what? If you were to take this out, right? Oh, you could take this out right here, and you put some sort of LVP or something on the floor, right? And you can make that a little kind of gym-ish area.
You could. You could.
I'm kind of going too far, am I?
No, I don't think so.
That's a good idea.
I mean, like if you had a piano, well, you had to get up the stairs, but you had some instruments. We have instruments in our house. You want a little area to set those up, or they're not in the living room or not in the bedroom. You could do that.
Kind of a
there.
showroom.
Yeah.
You walk upstairs and you're just like, damn, there goes a nice guitar
All
on
your
the wall.
trophies.
I don't have trophies. But yes,
You have
if I had trophies, that would be a nice trophy area. Now we're getting to some good ideas.
Yeah.
Hey, good job on that. Good job. All right, here's the primary. That fire is just so relaxing in the back. Keep in mind, one window. I'm staying neutral,
Yeah.
people, so I'm not making anybody mad. One window, just keep that in mind. There's the idea closet, aka the water closet. Dual undermount sinks, quartz 4-inch lip, and this one actually has the doors on the shower.
What do you think about when there's no hardware on the cabinets? I mean,
Yeah,
you can add it.
yeah, you can. Now, the benefit to it would be you can select your hardware, which is not expensive.
That's true.
Yeah, so I don't mind it. It doesn't really. I would suggest that you do get hardware. Yes, some people will buy the home, and with the mindset that I have, like maybe we can put our own hardware, and then just don't do anything. And then if you're
Yeah.
grabbing like that, it can really damage the cabinets long term. But roughly the same closet. Nubian says her bed couldn't fit there because of its size. She must have like a double king. You must have a double king bed or something like that. Nubian's bougie. You're bougie, girl. Kidding, by the way. Yeah, no, this is definitely like we'll call this the house museum.
Yes.
Like whatever you're into, right? Trophies. The piano might take up a lot, but like
Taking a piano
you put a
upstairs.
few guitars on the wall,
Right. Yeah.
Here we go. One window again.
It's kind of tight looking.
It is tight looking. One thing to note, right? Oh, whoa. Close that door. Let's see what's over there. Oh, she walks out.
It wasn't me.
I don't know who that was. We don't know who that was, people. That wasn't her. That definitely wasn't her, by the way. All right, let's see,
But
though.
I'm learning. Make sure I don't do that.
Let's see, though. All right, keep in mind, okay? You got one window,
Yeah.
right? Which means especially with the closet on the right-hand side, you have to put this either, you have to put you know what, this would be a good room for a bunk bed. You turn it the other way,
Yes.
fling it this way, right? And then it doesn't get in the way of this window here.
I think I would turn that bed around anyways. I wonder...
It's against the wall anyway, right? That's what I mean. You turn it around. Yeah, you got the closet there. That's why.
I wonder if it was too long. I wonder if it would hit.
This is a perfect room for a baby room.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking of like a crib that doesn't really float out into the middle of nothing. You turn it to the side. This would be perfect for a baby room.
I mean, I don't want to be just down on Lennar.
No, we're not. We're being realistic.
It is unusual to only have one window.
No, we're being realistic though. Like
Yeah.
and people buy these homes. Like we are under contract for the bigger model of one of their homes, and there's good and bad about everything. But what's the price point of this one, right? The most affordable.
$319,000.
$319,000. Like, are people running to this home? Absolutely, yeah. Just something to think about. Like when you're shopping for homes. If I were to shop for a home today, right, I would have to think of my family that I have. I have a 1-year-old, I have a 14-year-old, I have a wife, I have me, right? So, like, which room would be best? This would be the 1-year-old's room. It would have to be.
Now, see the dresser there and that bifold door. I mean, that's a pretty tight spot right there for that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it could work as a nursery.
That would be the area that you nurse.
Little changing table.
See what I mean? We're giving the people value. Hit the like button if you're in here. There's only one person in here. We appreciate you, Nubian, stopping in. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
What'd she say?
She
I can't read that far away.
Some homes have no water closet in the owner's suite. Everybody knows what a water closet is, right? If you don't know, no. What do you call the water closet?
It's your thinking area.
I call it the think tank. The good idea tank. But yeah, you're right. Imagine, well, you don't have to imagine. There's homes where you just, especially with your spouse,
Yes.
you share the water closet and you wash your hands in the water closet and take a shower all in the same.
Shut the door.
Shut the door. Shut the water closet, please.
I like the dog. I like the dog art.
Yeah, pretty standard right here.
Yeah.
Big enough. These are secondary rooms right here. This would be my daughter's room. I got 2 daughters. My soon-to-be 15-year-old. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You can't believe
my
that.
youngest is about to be. They almost have the same birthday. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
So these are also showing big beds in these rooms, and when you have kids, they usually have a twin. I'm just now getting where my kids 16, 17, where we've upgraded them to. Queen size bed, full size bed.
Oh, that's bougie.
For the longest time,
That
they
is
had
bougie.
twins. Well, I did walk in on my oldest son one day, this much of his body was hanging off the end of his bed. I thought
he's like 6 foot tall.
we might need to buy him a new bed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which one was better, 1 or 2, in your opinion? Well, better. Which one was more conducive to your lifestyle? 1 or 2?
2, I think.
Well, hold on. There's more.
Oh well.
Wait, do these have covered lanais? Lennar is known to not have them.
I know that they do not have them in Peace Creek Reserve, and there are some models that they show on the website.
Oh, that wasn't you. That wasn't you.
No.
We're picking on somebody.
You can see it?
I saw the shadow. You know who that is?
Who is it?
That's my boy, Jay Willis. That's my boy, Jay Willis. It really wasn't you. It has to be. I don't know who that is. It might be Willis. I don't know. They have a hat. Could be me, people.
But sometimes the floor plans on the website will show what looks like it's going to be a covered lanai, or what they're showing. Their video has one, but that neighborhood may or may not actually have it.
Understood that. Yeah. A lot of these, and even with DR, like we're talking about entry level, right? Our objective here is to help that buyer get in at a low cost and make sure that it's functional for their lifestyle, right? You're going to be backed up by the warranties. We're going to make sure that you got some, we're going to make sure you understand the process at least. Most of the entry level builders will just give you this pad out back, right? And that's the reason for the price point. That's the reason why you're going to save a lot, right? So what we did is we plugged in 1 or 2 for you, and don't take mine.
I like the first one because I would want that extra bedroom. I'd want that 5th bedroom.
Okay, understood. All right, let's, so what I did was I plugged in, not that school, all right, so I plugged in 320, all right, 3.5% interest rate. Now, keep in mind, I am not a mortgage lender at all. I literally went to a public site that you guys can go to as well, but I just want to show you the numbers, okay? So some of these things are not going to be fully accurate, But we can always talk to a lender for you if you are interested in moving forward. But I wanted to show you what the interest rate could possibly save you. Okay, 320. We got a. Here's your monthly HOA CDD. We did an FHA loan, right? 3,100. So this is the national average, roughly right now, give or take, about 7.7% interest rate. So 3,100 bucks for your monthly, and now we plugged in a 4.75% interest rate, and there you go, 2,500 bucks a month. Which my mouse is all over the place. So I don't know, 600 bucks a month. I mean, just to go new, if you were to take the same exact price point and you were to drop the interest rate to the rate that they're saying that they can possibly get you, you could save about 600 bucks a month.
That is huge.
I think that's huge.
Yeah,
for sure. What else? Anything else? That anybody have any questions about anything? No, none. We appreciate you all for being in here. Now, what if somebody was? All right, let me ask you this. Let's just let this roll.
Okay.
All right. If somebody knew that they wanted to be in Peace Creek Reserve and they knew the floor plan that they wanted, do you recommend that they go to Lennar or straight to them? And we already know what your answer is going to be, right? Like, do you recommend them to go to Lennar right now? And if not, why? What should they do?
I would say contact us and let us help you with that process.
Why, though?
Well, it's always good to have an advocate in your corner. You want to know that you're getting the best deal possible. We know what all the other builders are doing as well, and we can compare.
Yep.
And just make sure that this is the best fit for you. If you go see them directly, they're going to want to get you sold on the neighborhood that they're in. And
Lennar sells what?
Homes.
Lennar sells Lennar homes.
Yeah, Lennar sells Lennar.
And
That's
DR
true.
sells DR homes.
That is true.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you hit it on the head, right? And I always tell everybody that watches, it doesn't have to be us. Like, of course, we do want it to be. She took a deep breath. She's like, it has to be us. Like, it does have to be us. At the end of the day, take some representation in there with you, right? I think a common question that we have to answer all the time is, it doesn't cost you anything out of your pocket to have representation, right?
That's correct.
Lennar will always pay, not always. There's some horror stories in there, right? But technically, the seller is the one that's paying us. So the builder is who compensates us. All we're trying to do is make sure that you are covered, okay? So you walk into a Lennar community, their objective is to sell you that Lennar home.
Right.
And they actually have a system in place that if you go in there without your representation and you're just shopping around, which is totally fine, and you leave and you come back 6 months later and they pull your name up in the system and you're ready to go, if you came in there without your representation, they're going to stick to that. They're going to say, no, I'm sorry. Like, you've came in here already. Our marketing worked. You've walked in here, so we're not going to pay for somebody to represent you. So be very mindful of where you're walking into, where you're putting your emails and stuff like that. Now, if you're somebody that's just like, screw these guys, I know what I'm doing, by all means, go for it. That's fine. But I say, why not? Why not have that representation?
Why not?
Yeah. All right, so we appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, all the information's floating up above and in the description down below. We plan to be on again tomorrow. We actually may have something for you tomorrow that is in Windermere. It's an opportunity for people that it's actually on the resale side, so it's one of our listings in Windermere. So, anything else?
No. Thank you.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will see you again. Let me just get my finish button correct here. Tomorrow. Hold on. Oh, mouse. Let me try that one more time. We will see you again tomorrow.